I never thought the day would come when my own blood would look at me like a stranger. My son, the boy I once carried on my shoulders, the boy I taught to ride a bike, to tie a tie, had become someone I couldn't recognize. Success had changed him. Money had built walls between us. When his mother passed, I thought grief would bring us closer, but instead, it turned him colder. He said he was too busy for visits, too busy for calls. I was just old news. The man who once worked 3 jobs to give him a future, now didn't fit in his perfect one. I remember standing outside his office once, rain soaking through my jacket. I brought him the pocket watch his mother wanted him to have, engraved with her final message. Never forget who you are. But he never looked up from his desk. He just said, "Leave it with my assistant." That was the moment something inside me died. I walked away quietly, but not broken, because sometimes the best revenge doesn't come from anger. It comes from silence. And years passed. My health declined, my savings were gone. I sold the house, the car, everything. What he didn't know was that I had invested in a small construction company decades ago. A company that started to rise again when the market shifted. When I was called back as a silent partner, I found out who our newest client was, my son's corporation, and fate, with its cruel humor, made me the senior advisor overseeing his division. The first day I walked into his boardroom, he didn't recognize me. He had my eyes, my name, but no soul left of the boy I raised. He extended his hand politely and asked, "And you are?" I looked at him for a long moment and said, "I'm the man who built the foundation you're standing on." The silence in that room was suffocating. His confidence cracked. He stumbled over his words, pretending not to remember. But I did. I remembered every ignored call, every forgotten Father's Day, every time I sat alone while he celebrated with people who weren't family. When the project's approval came down to me, I made a decision. I didn't destroy him. No, revenge isn't always about destruction. I taught him humility. I delayed his proposal, made him face every worker he'd once looked down on, every mistake he'd covered up. And when he finally came to my office, eyes heavy with guilt, I handed him the same pocket watch his mother left. I said, "Now you're ready to read it." He opened it, and for the first time in years, he cried. He didn't ask for forgiveness, and I didn't offer it. Some things are too deep for words, but as he walked away, I saw a glimpse